Alright guys, in this particular video we're going to walk through how we are going to customize the course or the product with different images within the product itself. So as you can see over here we have got a bunch of different courses I've created. I'm now going to go into a particular course that I'm currently creating for a lead generation product. So we are creating a brand new mini course for the 5 must-have automations in your business, and I'm going to offer this out as a brand new free product for people to use. So what I'm actually going to do, I want to make sure I have got content and images that matches that particular product. So I will be going to my Canva and coming up here, and let me click onto this particular course in here, and you can see I have created this particular product with only one category and 10 different lessons that I'm going to provide for the client. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to now customize what they will see when they do log in. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to go into the details. So this is where they'll be able to see what name is the title, what does the course entail, and what does a product thumbnail look like. So let's have a look at these things here, and you'll see that it's got recommendation what the dimension needs to look like. So 1280 by 720, and you can now customize different things within the course itself. So I'm going to show you what it looks like before the change, and then we will update it as we go. So let's go into the product, and let's go into the outline, and I'll just quickly press save here. Okay, let's open this window, and you'll be able to see the course itself. The one thing you'll probably notice in this one here is that when I'm going to customize, I have the ability to customize what the course looks like in terms of layout. So I've got the ability to choose a classic theme, I can choose a New York theme, or I can choose a newer theme. So right now this is laid out in a new theme over here, and you can see I can click apply and it will give you a different look. So let's go over here and you'll see what I mean by that. So you can see the layout here at the moment. It's got the course content on the left hand side here with the content up here. Then it's got the welcome aboard, and it's got lesson 1, lesson 2, and so on. Now if I go into my customization and apply this particular theme to it, and you'll see that if I do that and I refresh the screen here, this will now have a different layout to what it may look like. So now it's got a completely different layout, the way it looks. It's got the lessons, 5 lessons to be completed. It's got then layout up here like this, and this course content will have the different categories up the top up here, and then you have the lessons underneath that. So if I've got multiple categories in here, then you will see that I've got categories 1, category 2, category 3 up here, and then the post within that particular category. So right now I prefer to use this particular theme, so I'm going to apply this theme here, and then this is how you can customize the course itself. Now let's go into here and download this particular image. So I have got an image pre-prepared, and I'm going to show you how you can use the one image and then you can customize a different size image. I have already know this is a 1280 by 70. I'm just going to pause this let me just share it. Let's go like this, download, and I'm going to download this just the one. Okay, done. And I'm going to go onto here, and I'm going to put this on the desktop so you can easily find this particular document. So I'm going to go into here now, and then let's go back to product and go into the customization. Okay, go to details, and I'm going to load this first image, 1280. This is going to be the cover. I'll upload a new file. I'm going to choose a file that I just created just then, course content, 5 must-have, upload, and you can see this is now embedded into this particular section here. Now in the customization, this will be coming down to the instructor shots, the headshots I might have. I'm going to put my image in there. Again, you can put 300, put the name of the instructor in there. go into system specialist. Okay, I can put a bio in there if I want to or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But again, I can put my logo in there, but this time here I want to have a 600 by 640 by 640. It's going to be a square image. So what I'll actually do in this particular process, I want everything to be matching, or you can recreate it to whatever you want it to be. I'm actually going to go into here and I'm going to make a copy of this, and I'm going to call this particular one 640 by 640. 640 times 640. Okay, so I might actually put this at the front here, 640 by 640, so you can easily see that in your images. It's in your title. Okay, now once I do that, I'm going to now resize this. If you got a premium version of Canva, you can resize the image. I'm going to resize this and I'm going to make it a custom size, 640 by 640. They usually have something in here. If they don't, I'm just going to type this in here, 640 by 640. Okay, and once I've done that, I'm going to resize this design, because this is the one I want, 640 by 640. And here you go. I can now have this particular design up in here. I can actually now go into here. I can group all this, and I can make this a lot bigger if I wanted to, make it more into something like that. There you go. So if I'm happy with that, and then I can just save that particular image, and that becomes, that particular image would go into this logo, and I can again make this bit smaller for the favicon, repeating exactly the same process. And this is how you can customize your course. So let's go into here, and I'll actually add these details in there, and you can see what it may look like. Okay, so I've created these documents or these images in here already, and I'm going to make sure I save it on the top right hand corner. And then once I go into the learning module, I can refresh this. And when I go to the course, here you go, you can see what we've done here. So this is a title of 5 must-have automations. That is now an image that you can see what that course will entail. When they actually do go to the course itself, you can see the little icon up here on the left hand side has been changed, and you can see the course contents in here. If I had updated the image, then my image will also show up in here. You can see I've updated the system specialist in here, and that will also be showing everything you do in the customization inside this section in details will be reflected inside the course.